What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Just back here with another video. This is your one-stop shop for anime and manga. Let's get into it. Thank you to everyone that's been watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you're new here and you enjoy my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the bell so you know I post another video. Now, let's get into this weird type of video today. Today we're going to be doing a different type of video. We're going to step away from manga just for a little bit because, like I said, this is your one-stop shop for anime and manga. So we're going to talk about some anime today. Now, I'll be honest, I grew up on anime. I love anime. But as I've gotten older, I started to switch more towards manga just for the fact that I can read manga a lot faster. And for whatever reason, it's just more enjoyable to read manga nowadays than it is for me to sit down and watch anime. But do not get me wrong, I still love the heck out of my anime. And this year specifically, I wanted to dive deep into anime again. And this season of winter anime, there really wasn't no crazy heavy hitters that I've seen. So I decided to do a little video, do a little digging, and let's see some of the hidden gems for the winter 2023 anime season. I'm gonna list some shows that I think are very, very enjoyable. I really do like them a lot. And I honestly think these are some hidden gems from this season that I haven't heard anything about, because I'm seeing, online and talking with people in the anime and manga community, and they haven't really been talking about these specific series that I'm going to mention. So the first series we're going to talk about is Buddy Daddies. If you don't know, Buddy Daddies is about these two assassins who end up becoming the adoptive father of a little girl. She's, I think, 4 years old, and she's the daughter of one of their, I guess, targets. So obviously after completing the objective, that little girl is essentially now an orphan. So they take her in, they start being her adoptive father, and this really gives me like Spy Family type vibes, where it's just wholesome, it's funny. The two guys that are assassins, one of them is obviously the gun guy. He's highly trained, he can do all this, that, he don't miss his shots, he's dodging bullets, all that. And third, that's gonna get confusing referring to him like that. So Ray is the gun guy. He is like an otaku, sluggish, he doesn't like to leave the house. Kazuki, he is the blonde haired one that I was talking about, and he is the tactician. So he's the one that sets up the plans, and he plans everything out. He wants to go in stealthy, while Ray, he don't care. He'll just go in there guns blazing. So I do like the little like bits of action in it, because it's really a comedy slash like slice of life with a hint of action. And that's why I relate it to a lot like Spy Family. Now, it doesn't, nearly resemble Spy Family in the plot or anything like that. It's just these two assassins who now have to care for this little girl, and they're trying to work around that because she's 4 years old, so she wants to be with them. The way she gets into things is so cute because she just runs into danger. It's crazy because bullets are flying, everything is flying, and they have to save her and then also finish their target. So I really do think Buddy Daddies is a nice, cool comedy action series. If you like Spy Family, you might enjoy this one. It's on that same level, so I really think you'll enjoy it. Highly recommend this one. Next series, I don't know if you can really call it a hidden gem, because when it was announced, we all lost our minds because we knew like how crazy it was going to be. And this is the Isekai by Mappa. And the title is Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill. Now, the reason I'm calling this one a hidden gem is because once it was announced, the internet went crazy, because this is, I think, the first Isekai that Mappa is actually creating. But then I completely forgot about it. And then I haven't seen no one really talking about it online or anything like that. And when I found out that, wait, this is the Isekai Mappa was working on, it finally released, I lost my mind. I definitely gave it a watch, and I actually enjoy it. If you're an Isekai fan, you're gonna love this one. It is like your standard Isekai, where the king brings in these heroes from another world, and they're tasked to obviously fight the demon lord and things like that. The twist, however, is our main character, Makoto. Side note, I do apologize for the mispronunciation of all of these names. I do not speak Japanese whatsoever. I can barely read English. So I am very sorry with mispronouncing these names. That's probably not even how you say it. Just forgive me on that one. So for this series, when our main character gets thrust into this new world, he realizes his unique skill is online grocery shopping. And it's just not good, because the people out in the world, they don't know what that is. He knows what it is. He's like, okay, I can order stuff on like online, and I can order groceries online. Perfect. But how is that going to help me here? So it's not until he leaves, because the king says you're not going to be a hero, you can't fight, you can't do anything, so just take this 20,000 gold and, you know, be gone and live out your life in this world. When he uses his skill, he finds out that he can literally just order anything from our world into the fantasy world and just make money like that. So now his idea is he can become a merchant, he can just make money, he can cook, because also another one of his skills is that storage skill, so he can just put things away in his storage without having to carry a bag. The twist, however, is when he gets himself a familiar from a legendary beast, because the legendary beast loves how he creates food. And this one, I don't really like isekais too much. Like, isekais have to have a different twist for me to really enjoy them. But I like this one because it's a lot like a cooking series, if that makes sense. He's really knows how to chef it up. Like, he can actually cook these different foods. He's doing all this and that. He's ordering everything, obviously secretly, because he doesn't want to let other people know that he can do all this, because then they're going to take advantage of him. Because not only is his food good and it's unique, but it actually boosts up the other people's skills. So him knowing all that, he just wants to live out his days. He wants to become a merchant, become an adventurer, and just chill, relax, and make some money. But because he entered a contract with the legendary beast, it's a little funny because he just said, feed me, feed me, feed me, about 10, 15 times. He fed him like a whole bunch of meat. And now he tells the main character, you're going to make a contract with me. I will be your familiar. Your job is to feed me 3 meals a day. I don't know why, but that was just so funny to see his face doing that. I do really want to see where this is go. Obviously, it's created by Mappa, so it looks beautiful. It's really like a cooking series, you know. They really hone in on the cooking stuff where they show the meat sizzling, they show him preparing the rice, dicing the vegetables. So, you know, it really does look beautiful. And it says the tags are adventure and comedy. It's definitely a comedy, which I'm surprised that I actually enjoyed this comedy. As far as the adventure, we'll see how crazy it gets. You'll see what happens. But for him to have a legendary beast as a familiar, that's going to be pretty interesting when he has to deal with thugs or anything like that. So I can't wait to see what goes on there. The next hidden gem we got on the list is High Card. So High Card is very unique. I don't know how it started, but it started where there was these powers that was going on and a lot of stuff was going on in the beginning. But basically what ends up happening is 52 playing cards get scattered across the country, and these 52 playing cards actually have powers in them. So each card has a specific power. And each one does something different. The main character, Finn, he's from an orphanage, and he finally finds out that the orphanage is going to go under. So he tries to bet and, you know, find ways to scheme and make money so that he can save the orphanage. When he goes to a casino, he finds out he's pretty lucky. He's winning. He's doing what he got to do, thanks to his lucky card, the 2 of spades. What he fails to realize, though, is there's someone else with one of those playing cards, and they're lucky. So they're just winning everything. They've won everything from him. And then a whole crazy battle ensues, and it comes to find out that these different playing cards all have powers, and of course, the powers that be, they want to collect them. After finding out that all these different cards have these different abilities, the main character, Finn, decides to join what's essentially the good guys and their organization, which is called the High Card. And they want to collect it so that the evil people in the world don't get them. Now, I do gotta say, it's a nice action anime. This one is really nice, really great fight scenes. It looks beautiful. Like, for whatever reason, this season of anime, they just all look amazing. Anyway, but for High Card, it really does look nice, and the powers that these different cards give you is really unique. It's really different. Obviously, there was one with luck. Another one, I don't want to spoil anything. Watch the series. You'll see the different types of powers. But basically, they don't have to do with playing cards or anything like that. They're literally just completely different powers. And each card and their suit represents something different. So for all these different things, it works. So when Finn finally joins this organization, now he's going to go on a quest, obviously, to help them and find these other cards. But like I said, what I really do love about him is that all these powers are completely unique. They're powers that I would never really thought of. Definitely, I can't wait to watch the rest of this. If you love action, this is really more on that like shonen type of anime. Definitely give this a try if you really love it. Now, the last hidden gem that I want to talk about today is for my slice of life fans. Now, I do like slice of life, but they have to have something unique and interesting to pique my interest. And this one does have it, but I don't know if I'll continue watching it. This one is the Ice Guy and his cool female colleague. So what this one's about is just a simple slice of life office type series where, you know, these two office workers, they trying to get along, they're trying to be friends, but the main character, he's actually descendant of a yokai, which is the one of the snow witches. And every time he gets emotional, he literally makes it snow, he makes everything freeze, and that's his problem. And it's not just him getting excited, it's him getting sad, him getting surprised, scared. If he feels strong enough emotions of any emotion, then he just begins to basically sprout snowman, blizzards, all that type of stuff. The female lead, however, she's a real stoic type of character. So all her life, people told her that she's too stoic, she'll never make friends, she won't do this. But when she finally meets this gentleman that makes everything snow, she sees him and he's actually frozen to the ground. And she helps him out, she warms him up, and they eventually go their separate ways, and it turns out they're colleagues. They work in the same office now. I like this one because it's very, very wholesome. There's not a romantic relationship between these two. They're really just office working colleagues. She really tries to be friends with him. She tries to make him happy, because working with someone that every time they feel any emotion, stress, anxiety, happiness, sad, hunger, he just creates a blizzard or something freezes or things like that. So she really tries to help him out. She tries to basically make his life normal, and he just infatuated with her. He really loves her for that reason, but I don't get the sense that it's a romantic love. So this series, I don't know if I'll continue to watch it, but I do really recommend it for everyone that enjoys slice of life. This is a nice little twist because it's essentially everyday life, but apparently there are people that are descendants from these mythical beasts. There's one woman in the office that she's a descendant from a fox spirit. So when she feels an excitement and emotion, she sprouts cat ears and a cat tail. And I think this one will definitely pique the interest of a lot of people that enjoy slice of life. It does pique my interest a little bit, but it's a little too slow for me personally. But for you all, I really do recommend it. So that's my video. For the hidden gems, I try to spread it out. I'm not recommending these hidden gems for everyone. Like, I'm not saying all of you, watch all 4 of these, you'll love them all. These are definitely for different types of genres, different types of people. If you enjoy slice of life, try that one. If you enjoy action, try that one. If you like an Isekai, try that one. But anyway, that's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. These are just some of the hidden gems that I think were really good this season. Definitely give them a try. And let me know down in the comments, what series are you watching that are new from this anime season? I definitely want to know. I would definitely like to give any of those a try. If you have any recommendations, let me know. Thank you to everyone that's been watching. I highly appreciate it. Thank you so much again. This is your boy Just. I'm off this.